I think something is wrong with me. Like something's actually wrong with me. I don't know if it's the trauma or genetics or just the hand I was dealt, but it does feel like something is off in my head, and I feel like things that come normal to other people don't come normal to me, and things that come normal to me don't come normal to other people. Things I experience, it's crazy because it's like I want to say that I'm having just this extremely individualistic experience, but when I watch certain movies and read stories from certain authors or listen to music from certain musicians and singers, they have similar experiences. So deep down, I know it's not as different. My life is not as different as I may believe it is, but at times it does feel like I'm the only person living it, which obviously is my life, but sometimes it feels like I'm the only person around like that is understanding what I'm going through. And when I say what I'm going through, a lot of people they take that as like a specific situation, but when I say what I'm going through, I'm speaking on my whole life. I'm speaking on all 26 years of my life. I'm not just speaking on a moment in time. I'm speaking on the entirety of this existence and what I've gone through in it. And it's so funny because for a long time, I couldn't remember my youth, like my early years, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I knew people who had very strong memories of being young. And I was like, how the fuck do you remember that? Like, I cannot remember that. And recently I've been remembering. And when you start to remember things you forgot, the burden could be a little heavier. And when you start to process things you've ignored, it gives you a new perspective of your life. I remember believing my life was a certain way for like the past 15 years, I'd say. I had this idealized version of my life in my head. Even though there were signs and things conflicting that idealized version of my life, I still was holding on to this version that just it didn't exist. It was not real. And it was also a part of the reason I had so many repressed memories, because how can I remember the truth when I'm holding on to a lie? It just wouldn't work. If I have these lies, these idealized versions of my life in my head, then where would there be space for what really happened and what it really was? How would I be able to hold those two things at the same time? It's impossible. But the more that I remember and confront the truth, the more that I realize most of my life has been a lie. Side note, I moved from New Orleans to New York a month ago, and I'm currently in Harlem. Why is there a Popeyes on the corner? Like, literally, like, I cannot make this shit up. There's a Popeyes on the fucking corner. What the fuck? Like, are you kidding me? And I'm in front of a window right now, and at certain parts and points of the day, I swear, you could smell the Popeyes from like down the block. Like, you can smell it from like 2-3 blocks away. I don't know how these fast food chains do this shit. It's literally like, it's sorcery. It's magic. I don't know how they get the whole, like, outside is vast. Outside is really big. For you to get all of outside to smell like Popeye's chicken is crazy. And the Popeyes is like 2 buildings away from where I'm at. So it's like on the corner, there's 2 buildings, and then there's the building I'm in. I can smell the Popeyes from 3 buildings down. Like, that's insane. But how ironic that I moved from New Orleans to New York, and I'm staying in New York on a block that has a Popeyes on the corner. I'm right next to the Popeyes. Like, I just cannot escape Louisiana. But yeah, as I confront the truth of my life, the more I'm led to think about the sum of it, you know? So when I say I feel like there's no one going through what I'm going through, I know there's people going through what I'm going through, but it doesn't feel like people experience life the way I experience it, obviously. I mean, but it's more than that. It's me, who I am as a person, and how I choose to move throughout life. I don't really find a lot of people like me. I found people adjacent, and I found people that was kind of close, but I don't really find people with my heart. If I'm being honest with you, I actually find the opposite a lot. I actually find people, it's weird, people with very little integrity are almost the same as people with a lot of integrity. I don't know what that's about. I don't know the duality. I don't know, but people with very little integrity, I don't know, we seem to be drawn to each other, but in a really weird way, we seem to be the same person. I guess it's just 2 ends of polarity. I don't know. But I feel out of place everywhere I go. And I truly thought that coming to New York, I mean, granted, I do feel good. I'm happy with the decision I made. But do I feel any less of a spectacle? Maybe slightly. Just because it's people wearing crazier shit than, but I don't know. It's like I'll be wearing some calm little shit, and it's like I'll be getting stared at. I'm just like, bro, it's niggas out here wearing like big ass boots. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you all up in my grill? Like, it's mad other shit going on. Like, it's actually like a lot of other shit going on. But I think a part of me was maybe trying to run away from myself by coming to New York, and you can't. You know, you take yourself everywhere you go, and that's a hard lesson sometimes to keep in mind. But yeah, I mean,